A lawsuit over the death of a student in Lee County has finally been resolved tonight. The Lee County School District is going to pay the mom of Zachary Martin Polsenberg $950,000 in a settlement. This is after he died from complications that came from being out in the heat during a football practice at Riverdale High in 2017. My colleague Rob Manch is live outside Riverdale High School right now. And Rob, I think for a lot of people who follow this case, they might find it difficult to understand why it's taken so long to come to this resolution.
Well, yeah, I spoke with Zach's mother today, Lori Giordano, and she told me she spent years after his death learning more about heat stroke. And she says what she learned convinced her that the school didn't do enough to save her son's life when he collapsed on the football field right here at Riverdale High. Giordano tried to explain what it was like learning her son had a stroke when she had just dropped him off at practice hours before.
There really aren't words to describe other than it's a moment of horror.
Giordano said that horror only grew when she learned her son could have been saved with a simple tub of ice and water.
5 minutes of preparation and $150 is all it would have taken to save Zach.
We have to make sure that this death and the circumstances that led to it never happens again.
At a press conference Wednesday, Giordano's attorneys announced the school district had settled the case, agreeing to pay Giordano $950,000.
It did require the district, to their credit, to step up and do something voluntary.
But in addition to fighting this lawsuit, Giordano also fought to get a law passed in honor of her son. It requires schools to have cold water immersion and automated external defibrillators on hand. And her attorneys say that's only the beginning.
Lori's already speaking to legislators in other states. She's speaking to legislators in New Jersey. So we're hopefully, going to get laws passed.
I really want cold water immersion to be part of that level of care where everyone knows what to do, everyone recognizes it, and deaths from exertional heat stroke just become a thing of the past.
Now, I also reached out to the school district for a comment, and it wouldn't confirm that $950,000 settlement, but it did say it's actively working with the Zachary Martin Foundation to prevent heat-related illness in students in the future. Meanwhile, part of that settlement, according to the attorneys, is that there will be a football game every year in Zachary's honor in the spring, hosted by the district. In Lee County, Rob Manch, Fox 4.